What's going on, crypto people? It's your boy Crypto Siege with another day in the life, in the crazy life that is cryptocurrency. What is going on, guys? This is crazy. Crazy. I can't wait to share this with you guys because this, for me, signifies what I've been saying ever since I started this channel just a month ago, a month and a half ago, and that is this. Old money doesn't want you to win. They don't want us to win. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating? And I see, I've said in some other videos that, we are early adopters. We are early in this game that is cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. We are early. First, it will be the early adopters. And then it will be institutional money. And then it will be the average everyday Jane or Joe retail investor. That is how it's going to play out, my friends. That's how it's going to play out, guys. So I'm excited. So today's video, I'm going to talk about the fact that institutional money is here to stay. Here to stay. And so if you've been in the cryptocurrency space for a while, we've been in it for about 6-7 months. If you've been in it for a longer time than that, congrats. You are part of the early adopters. If you haven't got in yet, it's not too late. Do not be fooled. Do not be fooled. This is just the first step of a couple, three institutional firms, companies, businesses getting involved. It's just the beginning. And I'm telling you, once I finish this article, you guys are going to know the real deal. Cryptocurrency is in its infancy stage. It equates to about, the market cap for cryptocurrency equates to about 85, 88, billion dollars. It's nothing in USD. It's nothing compared to the, I don't know how many hundreds of trillions of dollars in terms of currency and all currency. This is early, guys. We are early in the game. But here, Wall Street adopting Bitcoin will lead the crypto market to surge, says Brian Kelly. Now, who's Brian Kelly? Brian Kelly is a prominent cryptocurrency trader and contributor to CNBC's Fast Money and founder of BKCM. He stated on May 9th on the Fast Money show that the adoption of Bitcoin by Wall Street's biggest financial institutions such as the New York Stock Exchange and Goldman Sachs will lead the cryptocurrency market to surge in the short to mid term. He goes on to say that he's shocked. Kelly is shocked. Earlier this week, as CCN reported, the New York Stock Exchange parent company, ICE Exchange, has been developing and testing a Bitcoin exchange to serve investors from the traditional finance sector, investors from the traditional finance sector. Various reports reveal that ICE Exchange is not launching a futures market like CME, which is Chicago Mercantile Exchange, and CBOE, which is the Chicago Board of Exchanges, rather a proper Bitcoin exchange on which investors can buy, sell, and more importantly, store Bitcoin directly. Now, I'm not sure how it is. It's not a physical thing, but it is all about this thing that they call custodial custody. Custodial custody. That's what these investors, these big firms want, some form of custodial custody. But anyway, the parent company of the New York Stock Exchange has been working on an online trading platform that would allow large investors to buy and hold Bitcoin. According to emails and documents viewed by the New York Times, and 4 people briefed on the effort who asked to remain anonymous because the plans were still confidential, the New York Times reported. Kelly emphasized that while he is shocked the cryptocurrency market did not surge in value based on the interest of the New York Stock Exchange into this market, he stated that investors have missed out on an important element, which is that, like Zappo and Coinbase, New York Stock Exchange and its parent company, ICE Exchange, will start to operate a custody solution for institutional holders. Well, truth be told, that no one mentioned anything. That's what I said. But no one mentioned that they had come up with a custody solution for institutional holders. And, My good friend Big T, mentor Big T always states that, that's what they always wanted. They wanted to have that custody or custodial solution for institutional holders. I'm actually a bit shocked, says Brian Kelly, that the market did not pick up on this. Dominic Chu of CNBC said that investors will get physical delivery of Bitcoin. I'm not sure what that means. That doesn't sound that interesting, except for the fact that it means ICE Exchange has a custody solution. I mean, what is it? Because it's going to be on some wallet, some cold storage wallet. Is that what they mean by physical custody, physical delivery? That has been the big hurdle. How do you hold on to these assets, right? These institutional investors, how do you hold on to it? Like, seriously, guys, these are generally bearer instruments, just like gold bearer bonds. That's the big deal. They have come up with a custody solution for institutional holders, and that is a big deal. Coming up with that solution is a big deal, because I can promise you that tons of money, billions, tens of billions of money, hundreds of billions are going to come into the market because of this. He further noted, and if that happens, the whole cryptocurrency market is just going to skyrocket. So if you're holding, guys, again, I want to say this to you. We are early. This is early adopters. We're talking about, 10 years from now. Okay? So what I mean is we're early in this game. You're not late. Just because Bitcoin's at 90 something, $100 or whatever it is, you're not late. Just early. We're early in this game. What about Ethereum? Ethereum is not even $1,000 yet. XRP, is it at $1 yet? EOS, Cardano, the top 5 to 10. We're early, guys. We're early. He further noted that the development of a Bitcoin custody solution for ICE Exchange signifies cryptocurrencies have become an emerging asset class. This is what I mean, guys. Old money can't stop us. Old money can't stop us, guys. The only way they can stop us is for us to stay on the sideline. That's it. That's the only way. Okay. More importantly, Kelly added that the growth of cryptocurrencies as an emerging asset class will allow multi-billion-dollar pensions, endowment, and institutional investors to invest in the cryptocurrency market. I mean, we're talking like seriously game over. Like seriously, it's coming. The floodgates are opening. Floodgates are opening. I hope you hold on. I hope you hold some cryptocurrencies. I hope you do. And if you haven't, dollar cost average in. Don't think that you have to come up with $10,000 to get a Bitcoin. That's not true. You do not. Dollar cost average in. What did I mean by that? Take $100, spend $50 on 2 cryptocurrencies, maybe the top 2. Take $200 and spend $50 on 4 cryptocurrencies, perhaps the top 4. This is what I'm not giving you financial advice, but this is what I would say. This is what I have said to my sister, to my aunts, to my uncles, to my cousins, right? Dollar cost average in, right? Stop hanging out at the club, right? You could skip a ball game and watch it on TV. Take that money and dollar cost average in to cryptocurrencies. This is what I would tell my family or my boys, my dudes, if I was sitting down with them at a bar hanging out. All right, so what did I leave off? Kelly added that the growth of cryptos as an emerging asset class, I read that already, will allow multi-billion-dollar pensions, endowment, and institutional investors to invest in the cryptocurrency market. Finally, it opens the doors for pensions and endowments. Up to this point, it has been very difficult for them to get comfortable compliance-wise in holding cryptocurrency. If ICE has a custodian solution that is SEC compliant, that's going to open the floodgates. I just said that, Kelly added. What will floodgates look like? The cryptocurrency market has become a $0.5 trillion market with barely any capital from institutional investors, endowments, and pensions. If institutional investors begin to enter the cryptocurrency market with tens of billions of dollars in new capital, and I believe it's going to be hundreds of billions. It will allow the cryptocurrency market to grow at a pace that is incomparable to its growth rate in the past. Incomparable. And if we went from 1,000 Bitcoin in May of 2017 to almost 10,000 Bitcoin in May of 2018, and that's and this is going to be better than that, right? I mean, what, I don't know. Bitcoin, Ethereum was less than $100. Now it's at, it got as high as 1,700. It was less than $100. I mean, if you look at the history of cryptocurrency, and the growth rate has been unprecedented, never been seen in the history of trading in markets, period, ever. Unprecedented. Never in the history of man have we produced more millionaires and billionaires in the financial market than we gotten from the cryptocurrency market. And he's saying that is nothing compared to what's going to happen now that the floodgates have been opened. And so that's what I say. It doesn't, my friend, my mentor, Big T, says, you can take $100 and turn it into all kinds of money. You can take $1,000 and turn it into all kinds of money. Don't be afraid, guys. Educate yourself. Most importantly, get involved. Do not stand on the sideline. This is our chance. This is our chance to win. I'm going to read that again because that is phenomenal. If institutional investors begin to enter the cryptocurrency market with tens of billions of dollars in new capital, again, I think it's going to be hundreds of billions, it will allow the cryptocurrency market to grow at a pace that is incomparable to its growth rate in the past. It could enable the cryptocurrency market to evolve into a multi-trillion dollar market, as many investors have expected since 2016. Awesome. There it is, guys. There it is in a nutshell. That's what it's about. You guys know that my channel is about, sharing my journey in the cryptocurrency space and how I diversify into different things. And this is obviously awesome and amazing and awesome news. This is something that I have believed ever since I started to look into the cryptocurrency space. And this is just one example of, signifying for me that it's about to happen. It's about to happen. That cryptocurrency is here to stay. Whether Bitcoin is going to be used as a store of value or as a payment system doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The underlying technology, which is blockchain technology, hash graph, and these type of things, is what is going to change the world forever. And if you missed out on the eBays and the Amazons and the Googles of the world, cryptocurrency is now your shot. You don't even have to mess around with ICOs if you don't want to. You don't have to get involved in the ICO space. Just grab some cryptocurrencies. Just hold on to them and understand that 5 years from now and 10 years from now, you will thank your former you or your older you will thank you. The you 10 years from now will thank you for what you did today. Guys, again, old money doesn't want us to win. This is our chance. Cryptocurrency is our chance to participate in a field with old money, to allow our money to work for us. This is our chance to win, guys. Never forget that. We are in the midst of the greatest transfer of wealth in the history of man. Are you participating or are you standing on the sidelines? This is what I do know. The battle for you has already been fought, and the victory is yours. The question is, will you go get it? Will you go get it? Listen, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate that. As you guys know, I am new to the YouTube channel space, so I definitely appreciate your support by subscribing, giving the video, if you enjoyed it, a thumbs up. That would be awesome. And ring that bell so you can get some other videos like this as well in the future. I definitely appreciate that, guys. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in, and I shall talk to you soon. See ya.